Oh my God. I'm lost in the woods at night. My hike went a little long, but oh yeah, it's a good thing I've got my little flashlight on my keychain, so I should be okay. Wow. Cool little cabin. Any beer in the fridge? No, just rat turds. Well, here we are. This is the little flashlight. Better put it on low to save battery. Hey, welcome to this review of the Helius Sigma VI flashlight. Today we're going to be looking at its features. We're going to be looking at its pros and cons as I see them. And I'm going to tell you about my experience with it. So let's move over to the other table and we'll get into it. So the version that I got comes in this little case. You get the light, you get your micro USB charger, and then it comes with a little baggie with a couple extra O-rings and a little attachment ring. Alright, so let's talk about the light. So as you can see, it's probably just about 1.5 inches long, maybe 1 3/4 inches. Now this version has 2 sets of threads, as you can see there. The first one I had one a few years ago that only had 1 set of threads, and this head fell off. So I think they knew that was a problem, and they tried to fix it by putting on the 2nd set of threads. But I will say that I have still lost this head a couple times. Carry my keys on my belt loop like a janitor, and you know, so it's just kind of swinging there, and then all of a sudden you hear like a little tinkle as it hits the sidewalk. And luckily I have heard it, but you know, eventually you will lose this little thing. So the features of the light. It's got a rechargeable battery. As you can see, it's got that micro USB port right there, so you can keep it charged up. And you activate it by tightening that, and it's got 2 modes, low and high, and it's really a pretty bright little light for how little it is. So it's small, it's bright, it's small, it just goes on your keychain, you always have it with you. But here's the problem with it. The thing with this little light is I think you'll probably end up losing the head off of it. Now that little O-ring does help secure keep it kind of secure on there when it's loose. But if you lose that O-ring like I did, if it breaks, and it only takes a couple turns on that secondary set of threads, and you lose that head. You don't have the head, then it's kind of pointless, isn't it? With the caveat that it is fairly tight with that O-ring on there. You're still kind of walking around with it in a loose state, and I think it's inevitable that you will eventually lose that head, like I did a couple times. You know, when it's tight like that, you know, then it's pretty secure. But if it's bouncing around in your pocket or swinging on your belt loop, it doesn't take much for it to get lost. So I will probably take it off of my keyring and put it in some little kit, or just keep it in a backpack as a spare or something. Well, I hope that was useful. It can help you decide if you want this flashlight or not. It's a perfect little light. It's small, it's always with you on your keychain. But like I said, if you lose that head, then it's pretty useless. So consider subscribing, and we'll see you in the next one. Oh my God, I'm lost in the woods at night.